This is Eric Ockman, Lab 2 for pneumatics. If we go over here, it is set to 10 psi, and out of the manifold goes through the hoses to the gauge. It's set at 10 psi, and then our piston. And if you push it down to halfway, it goes up to 20 psi, and then it slowly goes back down to 10 psi. Alright, this is Lab 2 Part 2. We got our pressure set to roughly about 30 psi. Go over to the control valve and then the flow meter. Turn it on, and right now it's set at 0. And if I let air in by opening this up, and it goes up to about, what is that, 125-ish. Then if I can shut it off, and now I can flip the hoses. So, turn it back on. Now, a little bouncy at the sec. It's a little over 100 right now. And then if I open up, back up the control valve all the way, and it goes up a little bit more. Okay. Alright, this is Lab 2 Part 3. We got our conditioning unit set to 60 psi.
Everything was fine up until the
we got the control valve, followed by the manifold for the pressure gauge, and then our flow control unit. Start opening up the control valve to get the up to 50. That gauge still reads 0, and then that gauge drops about 4 psi, and then we open up that more to 75, and we start getting, what, 3 psi on that gauge, and that gauge drops about 5 psi, and then open up this valve up to 100. That brings this gauge up to 10 psi, and that still stays about the same. And yeah, that's part 3.